that's some of the stuff that I'm uncovering right now. So you saying they put it in the contract with the HOA to decide whether
okay. You know how you when you make an offer and then the other person counteract,
right,
but the seller, the agent, will go to the seller and say, okay, here's my stipulation before I start. So now he got his walking papers and pretty much go sell your property. So what if you walked up and you're like, okay, I want to buy it, and then they see you black and they're like, they will do whatever not to sell it to you, and not let you know. So they will start talking all the negative stuff about it and try to talk you out of it. But if they know you black and you're coming, they will say, I can't find nothing. What they're doing, they can't find nothing with a situation unless you buy the property. Maybe all white neighborhoods, just like they don't want you in. That's been going on for years. That's why they tell us there's so much disparity, like neighborhoods and shit. And then of course you got black people who are rich and they won't let them move to white. But it's like the pitfall is white people don't want to deal with you. And then now the black people don't want to fuck because you're a risk. Like this one football player in Florida, he was playing for Washington D.C. Their team, and then he went back home and he got robbed. They broke into his house, but he was there at gunpoint. Imagine you're robbed, you can't hold or break from a football game, from football, and you got a contract to get NFL. So people say no. It's like people talk like fan deals, and you might talk to people, but let's say person like in the barbershop, let's say you had a homeboy from what's his name from the Chargers, yeah, and blah blah blah. That's why like a rapper you get jacked up. Rappers go to the city, right, and they gotta go to the hood. They go with a promoter and go into the hood and do that song. I was in San Diego one time I was doing promotion for a record label. So this guy, he did this one big song, he's a rapper, and he went to town, San Diego. The promoter had him, but it's a lot of blood. Like gangs and blood. So it's all these bloods in the party, right? So he goes, and so while he's performing, everybody's up there in front of me throwing up their fingers. Like, okay, when you in a gang, you class. So imagine me throwing up fingers. I'm gang sign, I'm throwing up fuck you in and da da da. So if you look at the rappers or whoever the gang signs are doing, they're throwing up their set. So when they say set, it's like, where are you from? And that's what they ask you before they fuck you up. So where you from, yo? And it's like, I'm not mad. I'm not from nothing. I don't mean shit. He's like, well, why you wearing red? Because of the holidays. It's like, depending on what you say in response, to him asking you questions, you could be dealing with crazy stuff. He's notorious, like he got a gun, and he ready to throw down if you tell the right word. If you tell the wrong thing, like, see, another gang member sometimes going to deny his shit. So if one of the Crips get crossed paths, he'll be like, what set you from? He'll be like, blah, blah, blah. This one, I'm a Crip. Crip blood. West Coast Crip on mine, nigga. That's some shit. That's not that. West Coast Crip on mine. You throw up the little C, and then you'll throw up let's say Pyru, which is blood. They'll throw up a P, right? They'll form a P with their fingers. So imagine grabbing your index finger and then putting your other finger straight down. So it's like a P, and then you do a fuck you to that. So if I'm a Crip, I'll be like, fuck the Bloods, right? So then Bloods and Bloods do whatever. So that was shoes like BK. BK has a British name, but that's blood killing. So it's red and black. That's what BK said. So then uh, the blue, see, blue is all Crip. So Crips are called crabs. If you call somebody a crab, it's disrespectful. So it's like, crab? And then they be like, when they talk about blood, they be like, crazy game. And it's like, they be saying, hey, nigga. But a white boy is like, what's up, cracker? All the inciting words that start a fight. That's why I was telling you, boy, if you don't know, he be wearing me with fucking red to the beach. And then that's this color is cool in Danville, but it ain't out here. And then if a motherfucker roll up to you, you get Crip, because a lot of LA Crips. You're like, what's up, cuz? So he'll say what you think you are. So, like, let's say the blood, right? So he think you're a Crip. And you want to confirm you're a Crip so he can fuck you up. And he'll say something like, where sent you from? And you say, well, if you don't, man, you try to talk your way out of it, right? Like, I ain't from nothing, man. I ain't from no steps, da da da. But see, now you engage with this dude. And he's about to be to fuck you up, or he may give you a pass. Depending on what you say. And sometimes he may shoot you. So you don't know what's coming. So you gotta de-escalate the shit. And, but see, another gang member, he ain't going and de-escalate. He's gonna escalate. He's like, what's up, motherfucker? Fuck you, Chris, good. So there's a key word they say, they incite the shit. It starts going down. And the thing is hey, I was talking about that because he was trying to gang bang, and he was up there among some white people, so he was acting all hard and shit, right? So he came up here and I took him around to this guy who was doing a documentary on gang. So we went and we met some gang members, and we went to the sheriff's thing where they would bring all these community leaders there. And then the sheriff was talking to him, and then he talked to this other guy who was doing a documentary with Crips. So he was going around interviewing all these gangbangers. So the first thing that they were saying was, you got a family. Your mom loves you. She's giving you everything. Why are you acting out? And he was like, I don't know. He said, well, I'm going to show you some true blood, some gang members. When young, and he said, they get down on the sight scene. Meaning, when I meet you, and I've identified you as a target, you will throw down here right now. So it ain't like, oh, we'll get your gun and come back here about 8 o'clock and we're going to throw down. See, my nephew was like, he was with these bullshit gangsters, and they were like, yeah, let's meet him at the park around 5 o'clock. So there's that gang members who they were ready to throw down right there on the spot. And then he had some homeboys, these white boys that were ready, because they wanted to see, they wanted to be spectators to the shit. But what they understand was, when they're around gang members, everybody is in the mix. So they thought So they got jumped at school at a park. So they went to the park to meet 2 guys. And then when they got there, they were like trying to negotiate a time when they come back to throw down, right? But the other guys, they were there to have watch, right? So when they got there, everybody got rolled up. the dude got stabbed, and he wasn't part of the whole gang. He just wanted to see. He tried to watch it. Snoop Dogg and everything like, crip walk for me. Like I was looking at the club and talking to these white girls, they were like, ooh, 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 crip walk for me. I was like, I walked up and danced for it. I'm like, you fucking crazy? Because if I do this shit in front of you, and then there may be a fucking other gang member here in the party, and he sees me doing it, he gonna be plotting to fuck me up. And I was trying to tell the girl, I said, this is a lifestyle. This is not a game. You can get fucked up if you do that shit by the wrong person. And I stopped. I was showing her how serious it was. I walked away, and then it was like, come on, do that. I'm like, do you understand what you're asking me? You asked me to become a target for a gang reaction, like what I'm doing. And I said, I suggest you don't do that, Dan, because somebody might be here. And I'm gonna tell you something, girl. The girls are the worst. The guys, they plot or whatever, but the girls, they go down and they be out to fuck you up. They fight more than the guys.
There's a lot of stuff on them.
You a woman, you wear the wrong shit, and you run across a woman gangster. Okay, I was talking to my friend, her name Tamika. She's out here. So we were talking because she's about to get divorced or do whatever. So back in the day, she was in high school and as she got out, she was in this gang. And her gang was Miss Crip Crazy. Okay? And she was like, so they called her a little ass. She's like a little girl. She's like maybe 5'1", 5'2". And she's skinny, but she might gain weight or whatever. But back then she was skinny. And usually girls step to her and like, and then she was like, she had a temper. So she would be like, when we go up to her and she's like, whatever, and then they'll say something crazy. And usually these women can't fight. They're like, all pretty or whatever. And they think because she looks pretty or whatever, that she won't fight. So they'll talk shit, right? But in her head, it's going through as a different message. It's like, I'm challenging you, and I'm talking shit about you. What you gonna do? That's what the word is. But that ain't what they say. But that's what she's interpreted it as. And people gotta understand it, what people are interpreting what you're doing. Like the mental illness people, they may be thinking paranoid that you may be a cop or something, right? And then they're like, they start talking crazy, right? But that's their reality. And when their reality, they're like, you a threat. You with the police department. You gotta fuck me up. They got saying shit and you don't understand what you're saying. And then it's like, you need to get the fuck out of there.